I think last time I updated, I had $800 at $800 of puts. I think it was 827 with the processing fees for the options, and then now we're up to 3,200. So I did another 2,400 of puts for next week. So we'll see. And this is for Mara, obviously. So it's just so overbought, up almost 58% on the week. Ridiculous. I get this. This is just something else. So even just from where I was interested, it's up 24% just about. We'll see what happens. If I lose the money, I lose the money. I don't really care. I just don't like Mara. And if Bitcoin goes up and Mara goes up, I'm not trading Mara. So this is kind of like I made a lot on Mara from like $10 to $16. And this is kind of like the, I don't know if coup de grace is really the word for it, but like the finish, because I'm not trading Mara anymore. If it does go up, it's just up too high for me to be interested in anymore. So this is kind of like how I'm going to finish my trade on it. And there's also like the other reason. It's not an emotional thing. It's just made money from it. I don't like the way it is. I think a lot of things are overbought, especially Mara. Bitcoin could go down 5 to 10%. And if it's down 5 to 10% on open, like Mara should be down around 21 and we should be good. We just need Mara to go drop like 10, 15%. Because most of what I bought was not like that, but like here, I don't want to say it's like a specific time. So I think I got some at 350 or 320. And then, but like if we look at this at the 4 hour switch, we can see this was pretty peaked. There wasn't that much of a difference with these out of the money puts from like midday towards late day. So, right, we can kind of see here. So at 11:30 to 1:30, we had plenty of time to buy puts. At 1:30 to 3:30, we had plenty of times. In the last 30 minutes, there wasn't as much time, but to get the best price, but there still was, depending on how far you wanted to get them out of the money. So that's kind of where we are now. I mean, there's not really much else to say. The other stuff is just, I think we could come down and still be fine. Like, that's my biggest argument. The dollar, I think the dollar's oversold. We never push back up here. So we have this kind of like gap, this like liquidity. I don't want to say liquidity gap. What do you call it? Volatility. It's not like a gap per se, but right, it's just an open space or it's just a lot of volatility. I don't know why we didn't come back up. I think this area looks pretty strong too for people to short the dollar back down. So I think the dollar had a decent amount of breathing room here to kind of do what it wanted to do. Um, I don't really want to look at too many other things. I had a recording before. I don't got rid of it because it was too long. I think we'll stick to 5 minutes. But we'll see what happens. I just kind of wanted an update so you guys know where I am. I think it was down 800 today. I didn't sell. I wasn't going to sell whatsoever at all because Mark, in my mind, at any point, Mark could have dropped. I mean, it's over. It's clearly overbought. I'm interested to see if Bitcoin goes up. I'm super interested to see where are we going to go with Mara. How overbought is it going to get? And I don't want to. I'm not messing with Mara. I'm not getting. If Bitcoin goes up, I'm not buying Mara. And I'm not. I'm not buying puts. I'm not buying the stock. I'm just not. I think Riot might actually be overbought too. It looked really good the other day. Yeah, I mean Riot's not as bad. I'll say Riot isn't. It's not nearly as bad. Um, so I mean you can see like right we start back in looks pretty nice. It's pretty crazy. This ended here and started there. Well, that's a little bit of a drop, but you know you can get in here right. That's what we do. Start up, boom. But then you get out here. So this isn't nearly as overbought as Mara is. This one's a lot more reasonable, 5%. I think Mara was 23 or something like that, percent above. So I don't know if I want to trade this though. Maybe. I doubt it. I might be done with Bitcoin stuff for a little bit until we, if this goes against me, I'll probably just go back to stocks. Yes, that's what I was going to do. So, and then I'll just mess with Bitcoin in my element again, which is, the main places here. And then in these places on the shift pitchfork, it doesn't look proper here. Let me go on to it's supposed to be on the left side, not the right side. What? Bro, where the hell is my... Why is my shift pitchfork not here? That's incredibly frustrating. It's not a huge deal. When I first put this up, it was fine, and some trading view did something with their charts. Whoops. And then that changed it. And it looks like now on the left side, why do I not have... Oh, I don't think it's going to line up. It's so frustrating. Why is this not linked? What is going on here? Like, actually, what is going on here? I'm so confused. And what are these lines? Where is it? It's here somewhere. This is another stupid trading view thing. So, like, this was on my left. The Bitcoin was on my left, but when I switched it, I hate trading views sometimes. I swear to God. If I could go anywhere else with these double holes and get these double holes, I wouldn't use trading view. But it is what it is. Yeah, so I went to 3 and I seem to have lost it somehow, which I have no idea how. This one changed because this, first of all, I mean, I remember this, but the issue is I can't just recreate the shift pitchfork because they changed something. It's not, it really isn't a huge deal per se. It's just frustrating because when you look at these, it's not lined up. So when we look at these, it's not really lined up. And the issue is this one's slightly off. The other one was perfect. Like the other one was essentially, I can't move this because it's locked. I don't really want to mess with it. But the other one was like right here. It was just everything about it was perfect. I can try to recreate it again. It's just like if I go to my profile, I don't feel like if I go to my profile and I go to that one, my idea, I can still view it on a 4 hour in a week because I created an idea back then on those time frames. But it's just very obnoxious to have to. I just have to try to recreate it. I think I'm not happy about it. I don't like touching anything. I don't like touching anything. Where the F is this? I'm pissed off. Okay. 23, 6, 10, 23. Okay, let's see if we can find it here. This is what's his faces. This is Persifying from like 20 million years ago. I don't give a crap about this. It's worthless. One sec. Okay, you know what? I actually think I stand corrected. I think I actually was able to just do it in 2 seconds. I was never able to do this before. Let me see if this actually lines up. This is annoying. I just loaded an old one and then just shifted it over. But essentially, like here, this is the thing. It's right. We get our main point 1, 2, 3, and this is where it forms. Wow, I thought I couldn't set it back up. This is actually really nice. So I actually can just redo it, I think, on my own. But we can kind of see in these areas, right? Boom, 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 boom. So this actually looks pretty good. We never hit here, which is one thing I never liked, but it's not a huge thing. Okay. I'm pretty pumped right now. I'm pretty pumped about this. I think this is fine. We had a couple times where we almost came above. Yeah, this looks just about right. Yep. I think this is good. And the 4 hours over here. Yeah, so this is good. I mean, this is all like extraneous, unnecessary. This is so annoying. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to move. I don't even remember how to move this to the other side. Whatever. I'm not gonna stay on this for too long. Yeah, this is nice. So we get some hits here. Yep. Okay. That is awesome. Okay, so it looks like I can recreate this. But anyway, this is what I wanted to say. I was wasting a lot of time. Hopefully it's showing this one and not. Hopefully it's not showing this one. Let me see. Actually, maybe I can just adjust it here. Let me pause this. Okay, yeah, so I think this works. I'm not sure if you guys could have seen the other one, but this one seems... I was being a little over dramatic for nothing. It does seem that we can just recreate it. I don't know. Trading is weird for some reason. I was never able to do this for like a good couple months, and apparently I could just do it in 2 seconds. Like boom, boom, boom. It's whatever. I'm not going to complain about it. Anyway, so my point here is if stuff goes bad or it goes against, I'm not going to mess with it unless we have something around here, most likely to the bottom side, or if we get back up here again, I'll consider taking getting some puts. But I mean, this is like if we go up. I mean, we're talking 68,000 somewhere just around there, right? So maybe like 67, high 67. Even on the 4 hour time frame, maybe somewhere around, that would be 70K. So somewhere around there, that's what I'm thinking about. Anyway, I'm going to sleep. This has been a 10-minute video, a little bit longer than I even wanted to. So we'll just see what happens. Whatever happens, happens. I don't really care. And yeah, we'll see. Take care, guys. Have a good night.